Hi guys, welcome back. It's a beautiful day today. The sun is shining, the temperature is lovely, 25 degrees, feeling like 30, and it's mid-July, so it's a perfect time for a backyard garden update. So let's get right into it. Yeah, so starting from this point, this is the lovely hostas, and as you can see, they're blooming. Yeah, that's the hostas there in bloom. Just started blooming, so still have some more blooming to do. And even back there, see, they're looking good as usual. And for the black eye Susan, you can see the buds are there. So in another week or so, there'll be that lovely yellow with a tinge of brown coming through right in this area. The rubeckia that also has buds going. So in another week or two, there that will be coming through. And for my nasturtium, I just put it there, and that is doing pretty good. Started blooming early. I have another one, still hasn't bloomed yet, but this one has been doing really well. So that's that. And over beside the nasturtium, look at that lovely pot. See the hanging baskets? They're finally filling out, and isn't that beautiful? What a transformation from my last video. So that's that. And look at the lovely Shastia daisy just doing her thing, spreading herself all over my garden. And yes, I'm loving it. We had a bit of rain, and so it tends to fall a bit, but that's okay. Let her do her thing. All right. And the lovely daisy, I have to come out and yes, pinch these off so it can keep blooming. Yeah, that's the orange, not daisy, sorry about that. That's the lovely daylily, the orange. And this is the snapdragon. This hasn't been blooming for a little bit. It has just opened up now, and isn't that beautiful? Isn't that color gorgeous? The color combination. Yes, and the hydrangea still doing her thing. Yes, this one beautiful. Can you imagine next year this one gonna take over all this space? So that is lovely. I think that's the right spot for that one. And snapdragon and petunia, those are still going strong. That one's still going. I cut that back, and you can see a few blooms are coming through, a few buds. So once you cut them back, they tend to regerminate. And the lovely rose. Remember I told you the beautiful color that this rose gives? Isn't that beautiful? Very beautiful, beautiful rose. And I'll need to come back and snip those ones off so it can rebloom at the very top. And I'm going to show you my compost that I do. I do my personal compost, and that's all I put on my rose every year, and I find it just tend to bloom crazily. And that one has been blooming for a bit. And the other hanging baskets, look at that. And this is a geranium, and this geranium has been going for 3 years now, and I just love this pink. It's such a lovely pink. So I take it indoors and I save it for the summer. So it's the third year I have this geranium going, and I sort of use it for my centerpiece in my baskets. And the daylily, yes, that one was blooming profusely. It's dying back a little, but that will continue to rebloom provided I keep deadheading it. And remember, guy, I told you about this lily that was a beautiful red, and I took this a piece from the front, put it here, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is lovely. And the petunia, and still doing its thing. And let me quickly say that this is the desired effect I've always wanted for my garden, to have something blooming from spring straight to fall. And I've finally accomplished that. Since spring, I've had these things blooming. This the dead nettle first, and then this snow cone plant here came up first, then the snapdragons. So from early spring I've been having bloom right throughout the season so far. And yeah, so another lovely daisy there doing her thing. And these are still petunia going. And this is, I think, the lovely Veronica. Yes, I don't think you've seen this one before. This just started blooming recently. So that's the lovely Veronica doing her thing. And I love this shade of pink. Isn't that beautiful? So still to come through is my Rose of Sharon back there. I can see a few buds, but nothing yet. And then I have me some zinnias that I've thrown along the back of the fence. So I hope those will come through for the season. And another astus over there blooming. And the other lovely Shastia daisy. This one we had a bit of rain, and so this one tend to fell over, but then I was able to put it back together. So it's a little clustered right now, but still looking beautiful. Yeah, so that's that for that. And more astacia. And there's my lovely lavender. And since I have that lovely purple combination going and I like it, it has grown on me. I think in the fall I may just put one or two pieces of my lavender in my flower garden. And now I will show you the compost and also a little secret spot that I've been working on, um, and haven't gotten the chance to finishing up this project, but I'll give you a sneak peek of it. So this, I found this wheelbarrow in my shed. Don't know how long it has been sitting there, and I thought, what could I do with this wheelbarrow? At first I thought of planting up flowers, and then I decided to plant me some herbs because I like to grow my own herbs, dry them, and have them to use. So that's my basil, that's my parsley, my rosemary, my thyme that I've always had problem growing, another type of parsley, and this one is my lemongrass. And for this Rose of Sharon, you can see this one getting a lot of buds. So in another little bit, there'll be some bloom going on to the side of the garden. And here's my compost. Yeah, a little dirty, need a wash down, but this is where I do my compost. Yes, so I just put all my food waste except for any grease, any bones, any cook item like that. No grease, as it actually says here, no meat, no fats, no bones. Yes, so I put that, and I also do my grass clippings, and I let that just stay there and break down. And come spring, I'll have me my lovely compost for my rows and for my plants, and also my vegetable garden. So yeah, so that's it. So since you're in the backyard, I'll just give you a foot tour of the backyard. Yeah, so this is my hangout spot, and this is where I sit and just watch the garden as it blooms and enjoy the lovely weather. Small area, but I try to make it as cozy as possible for me. And I'll put a little highlight on my DIY water system. I usually have it in the ground, but I find it's a bit of a hassle to maintain it because I have to move the rocks, remove the pump at the end of the season. Then I have to put it back. Sometimes there's things in the water, so I have to clean the water. I put it back, put back the rocks. I thought that was too much, and I had this shade. I did a bit of renovation and had this shade from my light fixture, and somehow I didn't throw it out. I kept it and said one day I will find use for this. I thought, why not just use it as my water fountain? So, which is much easier to manage. So that's my DIY water fountain there. and it lights up at night, give it that beautiful, gorgeous color. All right, so that's that. So I'll now give you a quick overview of the vegetable garden, and that's it there. That's the lettuce still going, which I've been cutting like crazy. Have to come out and do some cutting soon. That's my callaloo coming through, my parsley. Look at that. At my celery. That's my celery. Sorry about that, not parsley, celery. Look at that. Isn't that looking good? Marjoram, my thyme. I'm trying to grow me some cilantro there, as I do use a lot of parsley and cilantro. I also need to come and cut down my chives because I make my own green seasoning. One day I'll show you how I do that. And here are my green beans. They're filled with blossoms. So in a little bit I'll be able to come out and get me some green beans. And these are my Swiss chard. I always tend to get these little brown spots on my Swiss chard. Still haven't been able to remedy that, but I keep working on it. And over here you can see the cucumber. They're all blossoms and quite a few baby cucumber going on back there. Some pepper, habanero that hasn't started doing anything yet. And my garlic that looked like it's ready for harvesting anytime now. And this is my kale. I've been cutting pretty much every 2 3 days, making my smoothie. And there's a lot of tomatoes blossoms, and also little baby tomatoes coming through, if you can see there. Yeah. And guys, this one I'm excited about because it's my first time growing broccoli. But look at that, it's coming through, it's been successful. And my cabbage going on there. Another broccoli just starting to bring forth some baby broccoli. And yeah, my callaloo's looking up here. Still a few, or still yellow, I don't know, but these few are looking good. And more tomato. And this is watermelon I'm growing, and good thing I have that space for it to run and do its thing. And here you go, and my mums that I'm growing for the fall. Somehow, guys, I didn't have any luck with my strawberry this year. I like to tell the good and the bad. It's not all goody goody. Yeah, they didn't bear this year. This is the ever bearing. This is the third year I've been growing this strawberry. The first year it gave me a few, last year it gave me a few more than the previous year. But this year all it has given me is bushes so far. So I have to go and research on how to get that to bear me some strawberries. And also my lovely basil there, I have to come and cut that one down soon before it starts seeding. Yeah, so that's it for the backyard tour. So you actually got a flower slash vegetable slash backspace garden tour. And as usual, I want to thank you for spending this time with me. And if you like the video, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, comment, give it a thumbs up, and thanks again for your time. And you have yourself a great day now. Bye bye.